Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Jim Rohn. Have you ever wondered why you try many different methods, but after just 1 week, you return to the starting point? Why you begin with so much energy only to lose it and feel stuck again? The real problem is not that you lack willpower or motivation. The problem is that most people try to change everything at once. Instead of focusing on small daily actions, they push themselves too hard and then give up. True change comes from simple steps you repeat every single day. Welcome to Fluent English with Radio. This is the place where you can not only improve your English, but also gain the motivation to grow in life. Today, we are going to explore 3 daily habits that can completely transform your life. These habits are not complex systems that take months to learn. They are simple and practical actions you can start right now. The power of these habits comes from their consistency. When you practice them every day, they create a chain reaction that improves every part of your life. Your energy rises, your focus becomes sharper, and your confidence grows. Most importantly, they show you that real change is possible, and this belief becomes the foundation for bigger success. The life you live today is shaped by the habits you have repeated for months or even years. The way you start your mornings, the food you choose to eat, the way you handle stress, and even the thoughts you repeat to yourself are all habits. Some of these habits give you strength, while others quietly hold you back. The good news is that just as you once built habits without even noticing, you now have the power to build new ones on purpose. These new habits can design the future you truly want. Change does not require perfection or sudden transformation. It only requires small, steady actions practiced day after day, which in time create extraordinary results. Think about the people you admire most. They did not succeed because of luck or special talent. They succeeded because of their daily habits. Warren Buffett spends hours reading every day. Oprah Winfrey begins her mornings with meditation. Tim Cook wakes up at 4:30 a.m. to exercise before work. These routines are not accidents. They are conscious choices that build strength over time. The same principle applies to you. Right now, you may feel far from your goals. You may believe successful people have something you do not. But the truth is, they only have different habits. They choose to do small things every day that most people are not willing to keep doing. This is why the gap between where you are and where you want to be cannot be closed by motivation alone. Motivation gives you a strong start, but it fades quickly. Habits, on the other hand, keep you moving even on the days when you feel tired or unmotivated. Before we uncover these 3 life-changing habits, we first need to understand why so many people fail to change. Because when you understand the problem clearly, you will finally see the right solution. Why you cannot change yourself. Millions of people around the world live ordinary lives and feel unhappy. The reason is simple. They do not have discipline, they do not set clear goals, and they do not take care of their health. Because of this, they fall into bad habits that steal their energy and waste their time. They spend hours scrolling on social media, watching content that gives them nothing valuable. They eat unhealthy food that makes them feel tired and lazy. They delay their dreams, always saying they will start tomorrow. This creates what psychologists call a negative cycle. Bad habits drain your energy, and with less energy, it becomes harder to make good choices. Each poor decision makes the next one even easier to repeat. For example, you stay up late scrolling on your phone, so the next morning you wake up tired. Because you feel tired, you grab a sugary coffee and skip exercise. Without movement, your stress grows during the day, and when you feel overwhelmed, you look for quick comfort in more social media or unhealthy food. In this way, the cycle continues. Bad choices feed more bad choices, while good choices feel more difficult to start. This routine becomes like a prison they create for themselves. Every morning, they wake up with good intentions, but by evening, they realize they have done nothing important. They feel frustrated and disappointed. They wonder why change feels so hard for them, while other people seem to succeed so easily. The truth is that change is not about willpower or talent. It is about using the right approach. Many people try to change using the same thinking that keeps them stuck. They set very big goals, but never create systems to achieve them. They focus too much on results instead of building daily processes. They try to change everything at the same time instead of starting with one small habit. Think about this example. If you want to get fit, would you run a marathon on your first day? Of course not. You would begin with short runs and slowly build your strength. The same idea applies to every area of self-improvement. You must start small and grow step by step. The Japanese have a concept called kaizen. It means making progress little by little through small daily changes. This philosophy helped companies like Toyota become leaders in the world. They did not grow by making one big change. They grew by making thousands of small improvements again and again. Real change does not take years of suffering or superhuman discipline. It only requires 3 simple things. First, a clear decision. Second, small daily actions. Third, staying consistent for just 1 week. Yes, only 7 days. That is enough to start training your brain and proving to yourself that change is possible. Science shows that the human brain can adapt very quickly. When you repeat an action every day, the brain makes the connection stronger. After 1 week, your brain begins to expect the action and even wants it. This is why the first week is so important. It is not only about creating a habit, it is about rewiring your brain for success. The problem is not that people cannot change. The problem is that they try to change too much all at once. They set unrealistic goals, push too hard, and then fail. After failing, they give up completely. This all-or-nothing thinking is the real enemy of long-term success. Research from Stanford University shows that people who try to change many habits at the same time have a 35% lower success rate. People who focus on one single habit are much more likely to succeed. When you give your full energy to one change, you increase your chance of winning. If you never take the first step, your life will stay the same. But if you start small and keep going, you will build momentum that carries you forward. Today, you face an important choice. You can continue living the same way and keep getting the same results, or you can decide that now is the moment to change. You can take control of your life by starting simple habits that will lead you to a completely new future. Decide to change and start with one small habit. To become the best version of yourself, you must decide to leave behind the old version and take action on one small but powerful habit. The fear of change often comes from thinking we need to transform completely to see results. This fear keeps many people stuck because transformation feels overwhelming. But here is the truth. You do not need to become a completely different person. You only need to become slightly better than you were yesterday. When you shift your focus from dramatic transformation to gentle improvement, change becomes not only possible but enjoyable. Instead of fighting against who you are simply growing into who you can become. Big changes are built from small, steady steps. Think of building a house. You cannot begin with the roof or the walls. You must first lay the foundation, one brick at a time. A single brick may not look important on its own, but when placed together, they create something strong and lasting. This is why you should choose one clear habit and practice it every day for 7 days. Doing this proves to yourself that change is possible. This proof builds confidence and trains your brain to believe in growth. Once you succeed with one small habit, you gain momentum, and the next habit becomes easier to add. Write down the habit you want to build and make it specific. Do not just write exercise more. Write do 10 push-ups every morning at 7 a.m. Do not just write eat better. Write replace my afternoon snack with an apple. The more clear and measurable your habit is, the easier it becomes to act on it. Stay committed and do this habit every day without skipping. Consistency is more powerful than intensity. 10 push-ups every day for 1 week will bring more progress than 100 push-ups on the first day, followed by no action because of exhaustion. Look at James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. He did not become famous overnight. He started with a simple blog and a weekly newsletter sharing useful ideas about building habits and self-growth. Week after week, month after month, he showed up and gave value to his readers. Over time, his persistence created a strong community, and his book became a worldwide bestseller. His story is proof that success comes from small actions done consistently. Clear's success shows the difference between focusing on systems and focusing only on goals. Many bloggers quit because they were chasing quick fame or money. James Clear focused on writing valuable posts one by one. He did not worry about how many readers he had at the start. He trusted the process and allowed time to reward his consistency. This is the mindset you need. Do not aim to transform your life in 1 week. Aim to be slightly better today than you were yesterday. Do not focus on having the perfect body or the perfect life. Focus on creating one good day, and let those days build into a powerful life. The compound effect is one of the strongest forces in life, yet many people ignore it because results are not immediate. If you put money into a savings account, you do not see wealth right away, but after years, the interest grows into something big. The same rule applies to habits. If you exercise for 10 minutes today, your body will not look different tomorrow. But if you exercise for 10 minutes every day for 3 months, 6 months, or a year, the change will be clear and powerful. The key is to trust the process even when the results are not yet visible. So today, choose one small habit and begin. That single step will become the foundation for your transformation. It does not matter how small it feels. What matters is that you prove to yourself that change is within your reach. Remember, you are not doing this to impress others. You are not competing with anyone. You are simply proving to yourself that you are the kind of person who keeps promises. This self-trust becomes the strongest foundation for every future success in your life. Habit 1. Improve physical health through exercise and nutrition. A healthy body is the foundation for every success in life. When you feel strong and full of energy, you also feel more confident and perform better in everything you do. Exercise gives you more than just a stronger body. It also changes the way your mind works. When you move, your brain releases endorphins, often called the feel-good chemicals. These natural boosters lift your mood and reduce stress. Regular movement also supports brain growth and makes it easier to remember, learn, and think clearly. This means that even a short workout in the morning not only strengthens your body, it also sharpens your mind and helps you stay calm and confident for the rest of the day. That is why exercise should be part of your daily life. You do not need to spend hours in the gym. Even 10 minutes a day can make a big difference. Take a fast walk around your neighborhood, stretch with simple yoga at home, or do basic moves like push-ups, squats, and lunges. The goal is not to do something extreme. The goal is to be consistent and keep moving every single day. Many people believe only long and hard workouts bring results. This is not true. Studies show that even short activity boosts energy and improves health. For example, research published in the American Journal of Health Promotion found that just 10 minutes of morning exercise can speed up your metabolism for hours, lift your mood, and give you steady energy throughout the day. The secret is to make exercise so easy that you cannot say no. If 10 minutes feels too much, begin with 5. If 5 feels too much, begin with 2. Exercise alone is not enough. Your body also needs good nutrition. Think of your body as a high-performance car. If you fill it with poor quality fuel, it will not run well. The food you eat shapes your energy, your focus, your mood, and your long-term health. Look at your biggest weak point. If your breakfast is sugary, replace it with eggs and vegetables, or oatmeal with berries. If you snack poorly in the afternoon, replace chips with fruit or nuts. Build meals that give you balance. Carbohydrates provide steady energy, protein repairs, and builds muscles. Healthy fats support your brain, and vitamins and minerals keep your body working well. Choose whole grains instead of processed cereals. Add beans and legumes for protein and fiber. Include fish for healthy omega-3 fats. Select lean meat for strength and recovery. A simple rule to follow is the plate method. Fill half your plate with vegetables and fruits. Fill 1/4 with protein such as chicken, fish, beans, or tofu. Fill the last quarter with whole grains like brown rice or sweet potatoes. This easy visual guide helps you eat balanced meals without stress. Eating at the right times also helps your exercise. A small snack with both carbs and protein before a workout, like a banana with nut butter or yogurt with fruit, gives you fuel. Do not forget water. Many people underestimate hydration, but water is essential. It carries nutrients, removes waste, controls temperature, supports healthy blood pressure, and protects your joints. Even mild dehydration can cause headaches, tiredness, or poor focus. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day and more if you are active or live in a hot climate. A simple trick is to fill a large bottle in the morning and finish it before lunch, then refill and finish it again before dinner. For longer sessions, water is usually enough, but sometimes a natural drink with electrolytes can help. After exercise, eat protein and carbs to recover, such as a smoothie, chocolate milk, or lean meat with vegetables. These small actions not only give you energy during the day, but also prepare your body for better sleep at night. Regular exercise and good food help balance hormones, reduce stress, and support deep, restorative rest. When you take care of your body during the day, your body takes care of you at night. Here is a simple routine you can try tomorrow morning. Wake up, drink a glass of water, then do 10 jumping jacks, 5 push-ups, and 10 squats. This takes less than 5 minutes, requires no equipment, and will leave you feeling proud and energized for the rest of the day. Even some of the most successful people in the world see health as the foundation of success. Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba, practices Tai Chi every day. Despite his busy schedule, he uses this gentle exercise to stay strong, reduce stress, and stay focused. He often says that without a healthy body, success is impossible. So where should you begin? Start small. Try 10 minutes of movement in the morning, then replace one meal with a healthier option. Habit 2. Sleep well and relax to boost energy. Good sleep and relaxation are not luxuries. They are essential for restoring energy, reducing stress, and keeping your mind clear. When you sleep, your body and brain do important work that cannot happen while you are awake. Muscles repair themselves, the immune system grows stronger, and the brain organizes memories and removes waste. Sleep also helps balance emotions, protects you from illness, and makes learning easier. Science shows that sleep is more than just rest. While you sleep, the brain clears out toxins through a system called the glymphatic system. The effects of poor sleep go far beyond simply feeling tired. When you regularly miss sleep, your body's defenses weaken and you become more likely to get sick. Your hormones also fall out of balance, which increases hunger and creates strong cravings for unhealthy food. Lack of rest affects your relationships too, making you more impatient, more irritable, and less present with the people you love. Once you realize that sleep shapes your health, your mood, and even the way you treat others, it is no longer a luxury. It becomes one of the most important investments you can make in yourself. Successful people understand this and treat sleep as a priority, not an obstacle. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, makes sure he gets 8 hours of sleep each night. He says that sleep improves his mood, energy, and thinking, which helps him make better decisions. Arianna Huffington once collapsed from exhaustion and injured herself because of sleep deprivation. This experience led her to change her lifestyle and write The Sleep Revolution, a book that highlights how sleep is essential for success. When you are rested, life feels different. Problems that seem impossible when you are tired suddenly feel manageable. You think more clearly, make better choices, and speak to others with more patience. You even find yourself more creative and optimistic because your mind has the strength to handle stress. To improve your own sleep, create a nightly routine that relaxes both body and mind. Dim the lights, take a warm shower, do some light stretching, or write down 3 things you are grateful for. When you repeat these small actions every evening, your body begins to link them with sleep, making it easier to fall asleep quickly. One of the biggest obstacles to good sleep is the phone. The blue light from screens reduces melatonin, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. This tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime, making it hard to rest, even when you are tired. That is why scrolling on your phone before bed often leaves you awake long after you want to sleep. A simple solution is to create a phone curfew. Turn off your screens at least 1 hour before bedtime. Use this time for relaxing activities instead. Read a calming book, stretch gently, write in a journal, or listen to soft music. These quiet rituals signal to your brain that the day is ending and prepare your body for sleep. If possible, choose paper books instead of e-books. The act of turning pages and the soft light of a lamp help calm the mind without adding more screen time. Your sleep environment also matters. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. The best temperature is between 18 and 20 degrees Celsius. Use blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out light. If noises disturb you, try earplugs or white noise. Think of your bedroom as a peaceful place designed only for rest and recovery. Pay attention to what you eat and drink before bed. Avoid caffeine after early afternoon as it can stay in your body for many hours. Do not eat heavy meals right before sleep because digestion can keep your body active. If you need a small snack, choose foods that support sleep, such as bananas, milk, almonds, or turkey. Morning habits also affect your sleep at night. Just 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight after waking up can reset your body clock and give you natural energy. A short walk outside, drinking coffee on the balcony, or even opening your curtains wide can make a big difference. If you live in a place with little sunlight during winter, a light therapy lamp can help provide similar benefits. When you combine healthy sleep habits with relaxation, you give your body and mind the chance to fully recover each night. The result is more energy, better focus, and the strength to face each new day with clarity and confidence. Habit 3. Limit social media and protect focus. Social media can easily consume your time and energy, while focus is the real key to reaching your goals and living with purpose. In today's digital world, attention has become a resource that companies compete for. Platforms are designed to keep you online as long as possible, often at the cost of your productivity and well-being. Research shows it takes about 20 minutes to fully refocus after just one distraction. That means even one quick glance at your phone can seriously lower your productivity. Every scroll, swipe, or notification gives your brain a small hit of dopamine, the chemical of pleasure. This creates a cycle of craving and short satisfaction that can become addictive. While you are busy scrolling, you are not working toward your goals, building real relationships, or developing skills that improve your life. Small moments of checking may seem harmless, but together they often add up to hours of wasted time. The real danger of too much social media is not only the hours you lose, but the way it makes you compare yourself to others. When you constantly see the best moments of other people's lives, your own life can suddenly feel small or unimportant. This comparison lowers your confidence and kills your motivation. The worse you feel, the more you scroll to escape the feeling, and the cycle continues. To take back control, set clear rules for your social media use. Limit your daily scrolling to about 30 minutes. Use your phone's screen time settings or a tracking app to help you. When you reach your limit, resist the urge to extend it. Remind yourself that your time is better spent on activities that add real value to your life. Each time you respect this boundary, you build discipline and prove that you are in control. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, suggests using social media with intention. Instead of letting it control you, treat it like a tool. Before opening an app, ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? How long will I stay? What will I do when the time is up? By asking these questions, you use social media on purpose rather than mindlessly. The difference between shallow work and deep work is important. Shallow work includes answering messages, scrolling feeds, or attending endless meetings. These tasks may be necessary, but they do not create much value. Deep work, on the other hand, means focusing without distraction on important tasks that challenge you, create new value, and help you grow. People who master deep work gain a big advantage in their careers and personal lives. To understand how you use your time, try a simple exercise. Track your activities for 1 week and mark each as shallow work or deep work. Many people are surprised to see how little time they spend on meaningful tasks and how much time is lost to distractions. Start practicing deep work in short sessions, maybe 30 to 45 minutes, and increase the time as your focus improves. Treat these sessions like appointments with yourself, just as important as meetings with others. Put your phone in another room, close unnecessary tabs, and create an environment that supports focus. You can also schedule deep work blocks of 1 to 3 hours for your most important tasks. During these blocks, remove all distractions and let others know you are unavailable unless it is urgent. To build focus step by step, try the Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes with complete attention, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. During breaks, avoid social media. Instead, stretch, breathe deeply, or look outside. These activities refresh your mind without pulling you back into distraction. At first, limiting social media and practicing focus may feel uncomfortable because your brain is used to constant stimulation. This is normal, just like building physical strength. Building focus strength takes time and practice. Every small win counts. Each time you choose focus over distraction, you prove to yourself that you control your attention and your choices. Over time, this discipline builds confidence and creates extraordinary results in your work and life. Track progress and celebrate small wins. Tracking small steps helps you build confidence and stay motivated. When you record your progress, you create proof of your effort and consistency. Even if the changes feel small, this record shows you that growth is happening. Small wins are the start of big changes. Every time you finish a daily habit, you are proving the kind of person you want to be. One action may feel small, but when repeated many times, these actions shape who you are and create your future. The method of recording is flexible. You can make a check mark on a calendar, write in a notebook, or use a habit tracking app. What matters is not the tool, but the consistency. Every mark is a reminder that you are moving forward. Add details when you record. Instead of writing exercised, write did 15 push-ups and walked for 20 minutes. Instead of writing limited social media, write stayed off social media in the morning and completed 2 hours of focused work. These details make your progress clear and meaningful. You can also create a simple success ritual. This might be checking items off a list, coloring a box on a wall chart, or writing a short reflection. Some people prefer using a paper calendar and marking an X on each day they succeed. The growing chain of X's becomes something you do not want to break. Others enjoy digital apps that send reminders and show statistics. Choose a system that feels simple and supportive for you. Over time, recording will become a habit itself. You will look forward to tracking your progress and feel inspired by the visible evidence of your growth. This creates a positive cycle where progress fuels motivation, and motivation fuels even more progress. Each time you finish a habit, give yourself recognition. Completing a workout or going to bed on time may seem small, but it shows victory over the part of your mind that prefers comfort over growth. Celebrate these wins with kind words and positive self-talk. Speak to yourself the way you would encourage a close friend. Be patient, supportive, and proud of every step. The key is to connect positive emotions with your habits so they feel rewarding and easier to repeat. Celebration does not need to be big or expensive. A smile, a note in your journal, or sharing your success with a trusted friend is enough. Sharing progress with supportive people can make a big difference. A family member, a friend, or an online community can provide encouragement and accountability. Building a support network is like creating a safety net for your new habits. When motivation runs low, the encouragement of others can carry you through difficult days. However, not all social support is helpful. Avoid people who discourage your efforts or try to pull you back into old patterns. Some friends or family members may feel threatened by your positive changes because it highlights areas where they are not growing. Instead, seek out people who inspire you, celebrate your wins, and understand the importance of personal growth. This might mean joining online communities, finding workout partners, or simply talking to family members who support your journey. Prepare for obstacles by making if-then plans. For example, if it rains and I cannot walk outside, then I will exercise indoors for 10 minutes. Or, if I feel tempted to scroll social media during my focus time, then I will write down the thought and return to my task. These simple plans help you stay on track even when life is unpredictable. Remember, the goal is not perfection. The goal is consistency. Missing one day is just a mistake. Missing 2 days starts to create a pattern. Do not let small setbacks turn into permanent failures. Simply return the next day and keep going. The Japanese have a concept called wabi-sabi, which teaches that there is beauty in imperfection and change. Apply this idea to your journey. Your progress will not always be perfect, and that is okay. What matters most is that you keep moving forward, learning from mistakes, and growing stronger with every step. Your life can begin to change today. With just these 3 simple habits, you can become more energetic, more disciplined, and more focused on your goals. Let's look back at what we have learned and how these habits connect to create change in your life. First, by improving your physical health through exercise and good food, you build the energy base for everything else you want to do. When your body feels strong, your mind also becomes strong. You face challenges with confidence, handle stress better, and have the power to stay on track with your goals. Second, by giving priority to sleep and relaxation, you give your body and brain the rest they need to work well. Good sleep improves your choices, lifts your mood, and strengthens your willpower. When you are rested, keeping your other habits becomes much easier. Third, by limiting social media and protecting your focus, you take back control of your attention, your most valuable resource. With better focus, you can do deep, meaningful work that brings real value to your life. You become more productive, more creative, and more satisfied with your progress. And importantly, by tracking your progress and celebrating small wins, you build confidence and motivation to keep going. You give yourself proof that change is possible, and this proof becomes the base for even bigger success. These habits are connected. Better physical health improves your sleep. Better sleep improves your focus. Better focus helps you make wiser choices for your body and mind. Each habit supports the others, creating a positive cycle that lifts your life higher and higher. The beauty of this system is that it is simple and possible for anyone. You are not trying to change your whole life in one night. You are making small, steady changes that grow stronger over time and lead to big results. Remember, change does not happen just because you want it. Change happens when you make a decision and then take daily action. Each day, you have the chance to choose the kind of person you want to become. Do not wait for tomorrow or next week. Start today. 1 week of daily action is enough to prove to yourself that you can change. 7 days can be the start of a new life. Choose one habit from today's lesson. Write it down clearly. Do it every day for the next 7 days. Track your steps and celebrate every small win along the way. Remember, you are not only building habits, you are building a new identity. You are becoming the kind of person who cares for their health, who values rest, and who uses their time wisely. This identity will attract better opportunities, better relationships, and better experiences. Your future self depends on the actions you take today. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. If you practice these habits every day, how will you feel? How will you look? How will you think? That version of you is not a dream. It is the natural result of small daily actions. Every great journey begins with one choice and one step. Today, you can take that step with confidence. Tomorrow, you can take another. Day by day, you will become the person you were meant to be. Your transformation starts now. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and comment to support Fluent English with Radio. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new content designed to motivate and inspire your growth. Leave a comment below sharing which habit you will start with and why. Let's support each other and grow together as we build better lives step by step. Thank you for joining us today. Now go and take action. Your new life is waiting for you.